Hey there guys, welcome back to episode 9 of Pokemon Emerald Randomiser Nuzlocke. Like I said in the last video, this time we're going to go straight on and challenge the Moorville Gym. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I've put Marty, Red and Barbara towards the front because they're slightly underleveled. And like I said, we're in a randomiser obviously, so it really doesn't matter what order we have the team in. It's going to make next to no difference, so I think I'm going to go for Red and Marty first. There's going to be a lot of double battles in this gym. Emerald just likes double battles a lot more than Ruby and Sapphire ever did. There's just so many of these two people standing in between a space and staring in the middle of it, so you have to battle both of them at the same time. Rapidash and Magnemite, okay. So that's not the greatest matchup because of that Magnemite. It'd be fine otherwise. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch out into Fluffy for that. I'll switch Marty out. Red is a bit of a worry with that Magnemite. I don't think it's strong enough to kill it though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and water gun the Rapidash. It's not really doing much damage to it. Oh well. Supersonic, that's always hurtful, but I think we can deal with it. I'm gonna dig. I don't want a magnitude. I've learnt my lesson from the problems of 420. Some people have been commenting. Well, yeah, I didn't think it would do that much. It was much to worry about. Some people have been talking to me about 420, and I'm quite upset that 420 is dead actually. So people who have just started watching the Let's Play, and oh, Whale Lord, that's cool. Means I'm gonna have to switch out again though. But yeah, my record with Oddishes and Nuzlockes isn't actually that good. Ooh, Fluffy's level 23. Oddishes are slacking, that's worrying. I'm just gonna straight up switch out both of these. I'm gonna go one into Overgrow for the Whale Lord and the other one into Chomper for the slacking. But yeah, Oddishes are a fairly common catch in Fire Red or like Red sort of run-throughs, and obviously they're fairly common in these sort of run-throughs because there's a lot of places where you can catch them and they're fairly common in those areas. So on a Nuzlocke, getting Oddish is quite common, so I've used quite a lot of Oddishes. And honestly, I don't have a great record with them. They always seem to end up dying sometime or another. I don't think I've ever had one that's survived to the very end of the game. And Slacking's avoiding, which sucks, but the Whale Lord will be gone. Yeah, Whale Lord's gone. There's a minor threat to Chomper, but I'm pretty sure he could tank any water pulse or anything we throw at it. Stop dodging! I'm really not a fan of moves that are even slightly inaccurate, because they always seem to miss. You've got a 90% chance to hit, and it will miss 90% of the time, just because of that slight chance of missing. And now it's yawning me. That's fine. Slacking's gone. No problems. That's interesting. Yeah, obviously, Norman, who's normally the final gym leader. Not the final gym leader, the 5th gym leader. Your dad usually has slackings, and he's a absolute menace to deal with. So it'll actually probably be easier in this game. Speaking of Oddish and all that, we have a Gloom. What 420 would have one day become had I not been so stupid. So yeah, where was I? I was talking about oh, fuck. I was talking about how Mewtwo is going to bash my brains in. It's the second Mewtwo in not very long time, isn't it? It's a good job we do have Chomper, because otherwise we'd be in a lot of trouble. Mewtwo is an absolute machine. The original legendary Pokemon. Sorry, I'm not sure if my drink is capturing on the mic here, so if there are slurping noises coming into the over the headset, then I'm very sorry. There's a guy here who loves shiny things, so apparently he's a crow. We are fighting a crow with a net. It would have been a bit more funny there if it had actually came out with a Murkrow, but alas, not to be, not to be. I don't really like this matchup either way, but you know, we'll live with it. I'm gonna water. How much? What's your health like? 30. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. I like red too much to lose, so I'm gonna play it safe. Do we not have any normal potions? No, I'll just use the fresh water then. So yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. Playing it very safe at the moment. Oh, Pursuit. Ooh. It's a good job that didn't actually do that much damage. That could have been very nasty. Pursuit, for those of you who don't know it, Pursuit actually, you know, they actually do pursue you. So if you try and switch out of battle when your opponent has decided to use Pursuit on you, it will still hit you and actually does double the damage it's normally meant to do. So it's a good job that didn't actually. Oh crap! It's a good job it didn't actually do that much damage. Worried again. I'm switching Barbara out into Chomper. This gym is full of legendaries. What the fuck is going on here? If you could get that hypnosis away, red, or not, you know, why not? That Poochyena is just howling away. I'm a little worried by it, to be honest. I'm actually going to Rock Slide here, as opposed, because that'll still be super effective on Lugia. It's part Flying type, but I'm not actually sure how many howls it's got away, so I just want to kind of KO it. Yeah, it's dead. And everyone gets the experience. Everyone. He's got 2 Poochyena. That's really common in a normal run, but in a randomizer, that's actually quite weird. I'm not used to them seeing 2 things at once. But no, that's cool. That's cool. He's got a theme. He's got a theme going. Guitarist Sean. Shiny guy. Guy with the shiny eyes. Shiny eyes? Shiny guys? I don't even know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Eyes are frazzled from the shine coming off the back of his Lugia's head. Apparently being slightly mental gets you better Pokemon. I'm not going to heal up because we're not that badly off. I may end up regretting that horribly, but hopefully, you know, obviously he's a gym leader. I think he's going to have his highest level should be level 24, so around the right level. And he could have anything, and of course he has Rhydon. It's not actually that much of a deal. Either Red or Overgrow can deal with it that very easily. It's Rock Round, and it's using Tail Whip, so I'm just going to Water Gun it and laugh as it. Oh no, it survived. Fair enough. Ooh, ouch! And it's going to Super Potion. If we can get him caught up in a Super Potion, nah. I was hoping we'd get him caught in a Super Potion loop and use up all his Super Potions, but he wasn't. Nincada, not a problem. I'm not going to switch out. Had a serious downgrading Pokemon there, but still part ground type. Jinx, Psychic. Oh shit! I didn't mean to press that. Psychic and Ice. So this is quite interesting. I'll switch out anyway now. Psychic and Ice. Chomper's probably the best bet. In fact, here he is. I always get things mixed up with rock types because rock beats ice, but ground is weak to ice. So whereas rock is super effective to ice, ice is super effective to ground, but rock doesn't actually resist ice. So generally with a lot of Pokemon who are rock and ground type, ice moves are super effective on them. So I kind of always forget that it's not super effective to non-ground types like Tyranitar, and I always get worried switching them into ice types, but there's nothing to worry about at all, really. So yeah, Chomper's just going to take care of the Fearow. This wasn't really that, yeah, nothing to worry about really. I mean, obviously Fearow, Jinx and Rhydon aren't anything to sniff at, but no match for a Tyranitar. So now we get Shockwave, which is, you know, a good solid electric move. If we do end up getting an electric type, which I would quite like, then we're golden. Now we're going to head up north north now and go towards the Fiery Pass. And we should be able to get a couple of captures in here. And I was actually wondering about this. If we do get any captures, who would be the most appropriate person to switch out? Oh, I've got to teach someone Rock Smash here. Hold on. But yeah, who would be the best person to switch out? Because we've got a pretty solid team here. I mean, obviously we wouldn't want to switch out Chomper because he's a machine. And by that logic, we'd probably want to keep Barbara because Chomper's main weakness is fighting, and Barbara has 4 times resistance to fighting, so she covers Chomper quite well. And then outside of that, I'd want to probably keep Red and Marty, because Red's cool, and I've never used a Giraffaric before, so I'd want to keep that in. Which leaves Overgrow and Fluffy. And to be honest, the way things are going, Fluffy's kind of looking like he's going to end up being our HM Ho. I don't want to get rid of Try Attack, but then if I get rid of Dig, then I have to use Magnitude and double those. I suppose I can just nullify that by pairing him with Barbara all the time. So yeah, I guess if we do get something really cool, then we're going to be getting rid of Overgrow. Sorry, buddy. I mean, of course, if anyone's like watching and thinking that I should get rid of someone else, then yeah, let me know. So now we're gonna get cornered by the paparazzi, the presser on our heels, and they got a Ledian and a Gligar. It's not bad, nothing special, but I'd be surprised if it took any more than 2 hits on each of them. Nothing to be worried about. And that's it, game over. So now we get into... Oh, they gave you a lot of money. Is that a fee? I suppose we should probably give them an interview if they're going to give us that much money. Oh, it's not as fun. On Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire you can actually just pick what you're saying, and you obviously can't do too much. Like, they've got a sensor on it. So what I just tend to do is I just tend to put ha 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 or something like that, just something mildly insulting. But I think I'm going to be trendy here, and we're going to go with we're going to flatten. We are hip and trendy. We know what's down with the kids. So yeah, who have we got that Overgrow, Marty and Barbara need the levels. Chomper's just like running away, but that's not surprising. Chomper is our go-to for any problem. Switching Chomper. Legendary Pokemon, switching Chomper. Barbara, do some more damage. I suppose I should have been using Wing Attack. Wing Attack is stab. I was just using Bite because it's usually a good move. Level 22 and a Celio. I'm not keeping you in against the Celio. I'm gonna go. Celio's not a. We're going to Marty. Celio. Water Ice types aren't really very good. We don't have a lot yet that can really switch in happily to them. Nothing that's got like a good strong resistance to them. Which is one reason why I would like an electric type. But we are nearly a new patch of grass, so we'll be able to catch something cool in a second. Oh, Wishcash. A Wishcash with those whiskers. And he's just throwing his water around whilst we hit him with wings. And get restored by a magical bell. Don't read too much into that. That's... yeah. Yeah, if he wants to throw water around, make it rain with water. Literally, make it rain. So this is our capture for this route. What do we got? Oh, a Slowpoke. Slowpoke are pretty cool. I am gonna try and catch him. That should do a fair bit, yeah. But her even. But I won't switch Red out for it. Not that bothered about it. but it'll be a good sort of backup. If we wipe, then we've got a Slowpoke in the box. It's not a bad backup. That's another thing. The evolutions on this game. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but the way the randomizer works. I've got to think of a name. So I'm actually just going to call her Amy. That's reference. Oh no. No. We are not having you placed in box. Rest in peace. What do we got here? Another Amy. Slightly higher level too, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, no, Amy reference is first sort of girl that came into my head when I'm thinking of girls related to water. I mean, I could have probably gone mythological or something, but I just went easy and went with a Sailor Moon reference. But yeah, we're gonna get Amy out of the rest in peace box and into box 1. So yeah, now we have insurance. We have a bit of a buffer should we wipe. So that's always heartening. I mean, I suppose when you look at it like that, it's probably really difficult to actually lose a Nuzlocke once you get to a buffer point, which is probably why people decide to have wiping as the game over, because it just adds to the difficulty. Oh, we've got a Fluffy. And Barbara's still asleep. I should have healed. Let's switch into Overgrow. But yeah, I suppose it just adds to the difficulty. You know, if you can be if the game ends once you wipe, then I suppose it's more with a theme. Difficulty, everything's difficult and hard, and you hate life, and anytime there's something really dangerous, you're crying and in tears. But you know, I just feel like I'm not quite ready for that level of hardcore. If I wipe, I want to go back and get revenge. So yeah, we've got a Jigglypuff here. Nothing I'm worried about. Overgrow, another thing about Overgrow is his moveset. Also, it's quite diverse. It's not really that great, to be honest. I mean, he's got a lot of... I suppose what he gets in diversity, he lacks in power. I mean, his strongest move is goddamn Quick Attack or Pursuit at base 40 damage. Which, you know, you get like starting moves are stronger than that, and he's now level 22. Like, you'd be hoping for a base 60 plus move by now. And look, he's 23, wants to learn Screech. No, Screech is not useful. I mean, okay, it's been slightly useful on this run, but generally Screech is not useful at all. Gonna give a bit of full restore to Overgrow, and we're gonna switch Marty into the front. So yeah, we've got a couple more trainers up here, and then we've got a Catch and Fiery Path, which hopefully will be something cool that we can use. I mean, I don't really dislike Overgrow, but like I said, I would like something, you know, maybe an electric type or something. Oh, it's that Combustion. But yeah, I'd like something a bit different. I mean, I've used Grovyle a lot of the time, and like I said, part of the reason I like to do Nuzlocke is to use different things, so... But I'm not going to switch him out for Amy, because we've already got some water-type coverage. Okay, so now we've just got the phone number of this big beefy man on the mountain. So I'm sure if we're ever in trouble, he'll come along and give us some help. Yeah, hold on, let me just... Actually, no, I'll do that in between episodes. I won't make you sit through it. I'll battle this guy. But I'll just do a quick type analysis and just work out what kind of threats we have and who's probably safest to take out. I mean, I probably will. Is that Marowak? Nidoking. Nidoking's cool. I would quite like to use a Nidoking again. I haven't used one in so long, but they're one of my favourites. The thing is, Nidoking is one of those Pokemon that I use so much that I don't use it anymore, if you get what I mean. Like I was saying, I use Nuzlocke a lot to train new Pokemon, so Nidoking actually gets kicked down the list because I've used it so often. So yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to go around and look for our catch in here, if one ever actually turns up. Hello. Okay, so what have we got? Elekid! That's cool, I can roll with that. See what a bubble does. Okay, 2 more bubbles, and then I'll go for the hypnosis, and then we'll have an Elekid. And what I'll probably do is, I'll go back in between episodes, and I'll put this in the team, you know, I assume I'm going to catch it. I mean, with sleep and everything here. Yeah, so, if it touches metal and discharges the electricity it has stored in its body, and I'll let... Interesting. If it discharges electricity, it starts swinging its arms, which is normal. Now, I did actually get a request for a name, and the request is basically, if you run into something cool, name it Baggers. And like, I'm not sure if Elekid fits the bill, but Electabuzz, I think, definitely does. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna name it something else. I'm sorry, if Elekid or Electabuzz was cool enough, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll leave it for something like super cool, like, I don't know, if we run into a legendary or something. So with that in mind, now I actually have to come up with a name. Crap. I'm gonna call him. Not seeing as we just read that comment about how he recharges himself if he runs out. I'm just gonna call him Duracell, little battery. And what I'm gonna do now here, guys, is I'm gonna end the episode here, just on the outside of Fiery Cave, and end the episode here. This is actually the same route as the one we've just been through, so there's not actually a catch waiting for us here, which kind of sucks, but you know, gotta live with it. At least I think I'll double check that in between episodes anyway. But yeah, I'll end the episode here, guys, and hopefully you'll join me for the next episode. See you next time.